Hello, everybody. Recording live from somewhere. I have a dream. My poor little children one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin. I have a dream. I will move it. We make them. Move it. Move it. Move it. We'll fight in France. We'll fight on the beaches. We shall never surrender. We'll never surrender.
I saw the look in his eyes. This guy's crazy. I have a microphone.
So you will listen to every damn word I have to say!
Ladies and gentlemen, put our hands together for
Damn. Hi. Damn. Hi.
Well, go on, brother.
What's going on?
What are you saying, brother? 12 episodes in, homie.
Mate, we've done a whole season, 12 episodes.
Well, it's been fun, hasn't it?
It's been jokes.
Yeah, it's been fun.
We've definitely cackled a lot of times.
I mean, we started this because, we was getting a little bit isolated, weren't we, in lockdown?
Well, yeah, it's just a good excuse to meet up once a week and
Meet
have
up,
a laugh.
chat, and do something other than, neither of us are furloughed. We were both working all the way through, but... this is a nice little distraction, wasn't it? It's been fun. I've really, 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 really enjoyed the last 3-4 months. I really have, making this podcast.
And really enjoyed listening to people's feedback. I know, no one's going to come out and say, oh, you're awful, even if they think it, but...
Friends support you, didn't they?
Yeah, man, just people listening to it is like, wow, you're listening to us chat shit. Utter shit.
It's been lovely to have
Every
some of that feedback, as Mikey says, man. It's good. Covered a lot of news items this year.
Yeah, man, we've kept you up to date every week.
Lots. And it's been hot topics for us. We've chatted about fiery debates amongst us.
Well, yeah, we've had a few debate points. Some that have come true.
Yeah, fair few.
And some truly, truly random facts. Completely random.
I've learned ridiculous amounts.
I actually feel like I use them in conversations as well. When I'm talking to people, I might come out with a quick little, did you know? Off the back of the random facts reviews. It's completely influenced my life.
Bonus points if you do, bro. Big up.
Bonus.
This week. What you
got?
These are a few bits I've noticed. And I'll be interested to see if you've noticed or spotted the same kind of things that I have.
Tiger Woods got mashed up.
Days that car went off the side of a cliff. He rolled that into about 20 trees, broke his leg in about 100 places. Geezer is not playing top level golf anymore. But I tell you, man, how far does a crackhead need to go to get his crack?
Wait, you can't say that. He's an elite golfer, at the top of his game.
Yeah, who was addicted to painkillers. The clues in the news, right? His family come out, sheezy, Tiger's had a crash, bad times. The news stories from his family, I'm so worried about Tiger, I hope he makes a recovery. He's like, I hope that does not get hooked on them painkillers again. That's all they're worried about. So what I'm saying is, how far does a crackhead go to get his crack?
I've got something that'll keep you chuckling. Anal COVID test for foreigners.
What?
This is in China. Basically, there's a big international kickoff, right? Because in China, they're using anal COVID swab tests for foreigners. Not for their own people. For Chinese people that are thinking, maybe I've got COVID and need to go down and get a test. No, they're fine. They get the normal one down the throat and up the nose.
So right? This is a conscious decision. They're saying, literally, if you're not Chinese, you're getting one up the bum.
This is going to hit the nail on the head, right? Honestly, get your tenor ladies out.
It's going to tickle me.
That's a bad term of phrase. You wait till you hear the headline. German sausage, worst way to get busted.
What?
You might want to take that tickle me comment back.
German sausage.
I just love worst way to get busted. So, the story behind it, yeah. There's obviously a German dude. But there's a burglary happened 10, 20 years ago in Germany, yeah. And this prick who burgled him not only took his shit, he took a bite of his sausage, right? Bastard. So when the forensics come in and did this at the other, the guy had noticed that someone's took a bite of his sausage. And, like, can you imagine sitting there going, "Motherfucker, you took my TV, but you took a bite of my fucking sausage as well."
Well, the fact that someone noticed it is pretty decent.
Oh, right. So that's not enough. Yeah?
And who noticed it? Coppers or the geezer?
I think the geezer, but this was like 20 years ago, and it was
Before like proper DNA stuff coming.
before it was probably used in every single case or was widely available to the police. Like,
Stop building your bank early doors.
so
Apparently.
he got busted like a couple of years ago in France for an assault charge, and they took his DNA, as you do when you get nicked for anything, right? Fucking traced it back to this cold sausage of his DNA on the sausage from where he took a bite. So he's got done for that as well.
Jesus.
How brutal is that? You're robbing someone's house, you're like, "Oh yeah, that looks nice."
Piss take straight away.
Utter piss take.
You're already a little dirty herb at burgling them up. And
That's like shitting in their toilet as well, not flushing and just leaving.
you're going to start munching up man's food. Get out.
What have we looked into this week, Joe?
Dirty meat.
You've been visiting those dirty sites again.
Dirty meat.
Secret mode on, yeah?
You ain't spoke about like sausages for a while, so I thought you might be like wanting a couple of tales around the pork
Dude,
swords.
that's so episode 5.
Yeah,
flesh.
so I thought I'd fill you back in. No, basically, dirty meat, right?
Okay.
Kids nowadays, they're finding all new ways of getting higher, yeah? So this is trending at the moment as a trend.
What?
Get a piece
Hold
of
on,
meat.
where's this going?
Right? Get a piece of meat. Flesh, if you like. For want of a better word. Not like a processed burger, because it doesn't have the same sort of stuff, natural things that break it down. You let this shit start to decompose to a degree, so it starts growing mold, it starts going grey, and all the cells start dying. You then eat that shit.
What?
And apparently, because it's like...
Hold on, you're letting shit die and it go rotten.
Yeah. And it hits your gut, and because your body's like producing such mental chemicals to like combat all this madness going on
The
inside you,
toxins that comes off
you
that.
basically trip your balls.
Fuck.
Trip balls with dirty meat.
Oh, surely
Filthy.
that's got to have some repercussions.
Mate, that is...
Like, that's got to fuck your guts up bad.
Yeah, man, they they say it comes with explosive incontinence.
Is that what
It's a side effect. If that's a side effect of anything that I'm offered, do you want a cup of tea? Yeah, lovely. Gonna make you shit like a fucking trooper? No, I'll probably pass on that. Cheers.
They could sell it in shops, like psychedelic meat. As a side effect, you will have the shits.
Yeah, not a bit of me. It's not what I'm looking for. It's not the experience that was described to me on the fucking tin.
Kids are eating dirty meat. Like it.
Dirty.
I've got a good one for you.
Yeah,
Right,
go on.
headline.
Please.
Josh fight!
What?
It's a fight of all the Joshies. This is brilliant.
Why is this funny?
So there was crowds of people turned up, right, in a field in America with, they call them pool noodles, but you know, like the foam spaghetti
Yeah, the
things?
floaty things under
floaty things.
under the armpits, under the knees. Lovely, lovely.
Yeah, right? But it was for the rightful ownership of the name Josh.
Oh,
So
right,
it's a-
battle to the death or something.
With these foam noodle things, right?
But there are rules?
Oh, yeah, the only people that were invited were called Josh.
Oh, right, to qualify, you have to be called Josh.
So this guy started it. I think his name was Josh Swain. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Lad. He already sounds like a lad.
Proper lad, right? What he did was start it on social media as a joke because everyone was bored of lockdown. He started this about 9 months ago or a year ago, something like that. So he's invited everyone with the name Josh on social media that you could find and said, like, it's a battle to the death
Brilliant.
for the rightful ownership of the name Josh.
Brilliant.
right? But it started off with some other guy from Nebraska.
Josh,
I
I'm
think.
guessing.
No, called Josh Swain. So the whole
same-
day,
same
they
name?
all met up, right? Yeah, exactly the same name. So
Bang
they all
on.
met up on this day, and the first event was the two Josh Swains doing rock, paper, scissors for the title
That's a bit
of
shit.
the best Josh Swain.
I
right?
prefer the bit where they were battering each other.
And then the main event where they all have their pool noodles, as they call them, and they just went ham.
What does that look like?
Well, there was,
Is there a uniform?
some
Is there a
people-
Josh uniform?
Some people were taking the piss. There was like Spider-Man outfits. There was
Oh, I'd go with that.
I think a Jedi outfit or something.
Hmm.
So they proper took the piss as well. But the winner was a 4-year-old boy named Josh,
What?
obviously.
4? How's he battering people?
4-year-old.
4?
And he was coronated with a Burger King crown.
How's he the last man standing in a battering competition? Don't say,
Ninja-like moves.
don't say much about the competition, does it? Fuck, imagine like you had to do that. Like fight famous Mikes. You'd be fucked, bro. Mike Tyson for one.
Yeah, but you've gone with the obvious. You ain't that far off though, Joe Frazier.
Oh bollocks, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna join.
I was about to say I can't
Frazier.
even remember many Joes to be fair, let alone hard ones.
Joe Kawasaki.
Who?
Joe Kawasaki. Sorry.
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
Joe Calzone.
No, Joe. Fuck off. Joe Kawasaki. Mate, he was fucking brilliant.
He was undefeated, wasn't he?
I think
he
so.
was. One belt. Held a belt for longer than anyone. All right, you've got well, you might be out about this geezer. He's a little bit old now. You've got Mike Myers.
Oh yeah, I'd have had him.
Depending on what character he is, if he's fat bastard.
Pussy.
Mike Epps.
Oh no, I don't think he's pimping, isn't he?
He's funny, motherfucker. It depends what you're going to fight him in. If you're going to fight him in a physical fight, if you're going to fight him in a comedy fight, you're probably going to get rinsed.
Fucked up, yeah.
Either way, I would have thought.
Look, I've got another one for you, right? You said one to cheer you up, so I saved this one to the end. I was waiting to see if you had anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I've come up with my own headlines for it because I feel like where I read it from didn't do it justice. Okay, so maybe you can guess.
Before you start,
Yeah.
does this involve spy cats or squirrels?
No. No,
Ah.
not animal related. Well, I mean, in some circumstances.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed.
I'm going to give you the headlines.
Better be good.
Prankster orders 7-foot steel penis to be left outside friend's house as a birthday gift.
Oh, love.
Right, but I didn't think that was good enough. Right, so I've come up with my own. I've got.
What is that? So what's actually happened there?
So basically, a mate has bought his mate for his birthday a 7-foot
And
statue.
just left it outside his house.
It's a steel penis as well. That's not going to be light, is it?
Hell. Why have I never
It's just sitting
thought
in
of
the front
doing
garden.
that?
What a birthday gift! Right, so I've come up with my own headlines off the back of it. Right,
Oh, yeah, go on. Is it going to be like Sun headlines, newspaper headlines?
I'm going pun intentional. Right,
Oh, come on, hit me up. This better be good.
first one, happy birthday gift. Girth.
Oh, that's a decent start. I'll give you that.
Birthday boy gets shafted.
All right.
Ordering gift for mate goes balls up.
No, you've dipped off there a bit.
All right. Well, friend goes balls out for his mate's birthday.
Oh, you're stretching it.
All right. We'll go.
Well, that's
with,
what she said.
we'll go
to be
with
fair.
happy birthday gift then.
Stretching the
Yeah.
balls. Yeah, mate, that was pucker. You had me at hello.
All right, get your wet wipes out. There's about to be a mass debate.
Oh, yeah.
We're on to debate point.
This ain't on schedule.
So I'll read it out exactly how it's written. Knowing you two are from a generation of getting a slap or sore ass as a way of discipline, where do you stand on kids nowadays getting a smack? Now, let's just, from the offset, let's just say, so you do have a child.
I'm not saying go out there and start smashing your kids up to make them conform to how you want to make it be, but
Good.
discipline is discipline. If you've got a kid and he's crawling towards a plug socket, it's got a fork in its hand, right?
Okay.
It jams that fork into that plug socket. If it's lucky enough to survive that incident, what are you going to do after? You're going to turn around to that kid calmly and go, tell you what, Dave, probably shouldn't have done that.
Are you naming your kid Dave?
Dave, probably shouldn't have done that. All right, mummy. Yeah, glad to be alive. Won't do that again.
I'm using something from one of our listeners, right? They mentioned it, I think on the first episode or the second episode. I quite like it. I've had time to think about it and I can go in so many different ways. I'm throwing it out there. Hi, Joe. Name your dream band.
We spoke about this, didn't we? Put a couple of rules in place. Got to have some rules.
I've done the rules.
Go on, then. What we got? What's the rules?
The rules are you get 4 members,
All right.
a singer,
Obs.
2 guitarists,
Mm-hmm.
and a drummer.
All right.
Now, the guitarist, use what you want. You can
Yeah.
have a
Can I have
one
a couple-
bass player, 1 lead.
Yeah,
You can have
2 bassists, if I want.
You can have 2 acoustics. Go Mumford and Sons on that shit if you want. Right, drummer.
Oh, left field choice to start. I thought he was going to go lead singer. All right, drummer.
I'm going drummer.
How many drummers can you name?
Blink-182. Travis Barker.
He's all right, actually. New school, your generation, millennials.
Ringo. I mean,
He was
He was a drummer.
It was a drummer. It was
He
very
did his job.
basic drumming back
Yeah.
in 2/4 beat, like basic. We could probably do it.
I tell you, Dave Grohl's pretty.
Oh, there you go. Man,
But
grows
only
up,
because I
grows
see
up.
this video, we shared it on our social of
Little girl.
this 11-year-old, yeah,
Amazing.
and she was mental, but she challenged Dave Grohl, and he responded. He said, "I haven't played this song since I wrote it, like 14 years ago or something," and he just started rocking out, and impressive.
I'm gonna just help you to help me, just to save unnecessary debate about Dave Grohl. He's my drummer. He's going in as my drummer. He is insanely skilled. The skill level shouldn't really come into when it comes to a drummer. If you're a professional drummer, you've got decent level. And to our naked ear holes, we can't really tell the difference in technique. We know where he come from, Nirvana. He came from just being a geeky nerd boy drummer to fronting one of the greatest modern rock bands of all time.
Yeah.
Like, great, I love the guy. So he's my drummer. I don't feel I need to debate my drummer any more than Dave Grohl.
Yeah, he might make it for me purely because he could probably jump on guitars for me.
Anyone else
Okay.
I'd rather. All right, drummers. So Grohl's in at drummer.
I
Can I have Grohl at
That's what I'm saying. Second
drummer,
guitar.
both guitarist and vocalist?
Can I have him with a harmonica in his mouth, cymbal between his knees?
And my guest artist?
Can he just be a one-man band? I'm
I'm sure that's one of their videos. He's superimposed as being every band member. I'm sure it is. One of the early ones.
Easily could.
Fly to Me, maybe. Fly.
Easily could. Anyway, look, let's get off the Dave Grohl wankfest over here.
Oh man, yeah, I would. I'd allow that. I've always
You have
said,
said that before.
I've always said,
You
like
have.
people, like, well, you know, if you're in touch enough with your own sexuality, some people are, some people ain't. I've always said myself, I'm happily married. I love my wife, but if I had to go gay, it'd be for Grohl, and only Grohl.
Okay.
Maybe
again,
Bowie.
I regret using the term
Be
wankfest.
weird
but-
now though.
Okay, moving on to Bowie. Let's go singer next then. Because I know before even talking about this with you,
No.
you're going Bowie.
No, he ain't even getting into the top 10.
Oh, is he getting your feature at least?
No, he ain't even getting in the top 10.
Shit.
Depends what do you want?
This is the dream band.
From
You're
a
at a
front
concert.
man. Yeah, I know. I
You're
understand.
looking up and you're like,
I
oh, look at
understand.
these
I
stars.
understand. What do you want from your front man? What do you want him to be? Do you want him to be-
Electrifying.
Do you want him to be the greatest vocalist the world's ever seen? Or do you want him to be a showman? Like Elton John-esque, like levels of? What do you want? Where do you want your dude
I
to
want
be?
both.
I'm going to say most incredibly captivating frontman. Jagger. All day long. It's not, I'm talking captivating.
Yeah.
Women want to fuck him, men want to be him, men want to fuck him too. I'm talking Jagger. I know Bauer's very good at that as well, but Jagger is just disgusting. You look at him, how did a guy who looked like he looked, with not a real lot of talent, he didn't write a lot, he sung quite often out of tune, and they borrowed a lot of songs from other people. But he is one of the most successful front men of all time of a band.
You're really stating your case here.
Because
aren't you?
of his charisma, he was sensational. I love that geezer. The question is, what am I calling him?
I don't know.
The Dave Grohl experience. Might be like, Swagger Jagger, MAGA motherfucker.
What? Sound like some Scooby-Doo Fred Flintstone
I
wubba do shit.
started saying a shape in my mouth and it felt good.
Done. Boom. So for our loyal listener that posted that question, and anyone else listening, there's our dream team. There's your feature. I've got something brilliant for you, right? Whilst I was having a look, I was like, yes, I need to tell Joe about this in general. But
Aliens.
no, this is epic.
Space.
People are listening, bruv. Celebrities are listening to this podcast. And here's the proof, right? Mick Jagger and Dave Grohl are making a lockdown track. They listened to our fucking dream team. Right? You think this is the best bit about it, right?
Brilliant.
It's called Easy Sleazy. Right? And you know we was planning out who's got to go where and who does what. Songwriter, let you guess.
Well, it's Jags, isn't it?
Jagger, yeah. With Dave Grohl on drums, bass guitar and backing guitar.
Oh, we've got to get a cut of that episode to their record label, haven't we?
Dude, we literally said a drummer, 2 guitarists, and a front man, a singer.
Oh, that's got to be worth a shot.
And we basically called it Dave Grohl Experience,
Imagine that,
right?
a retweet from Jagger and Grohl.
We've got to send them the pod.
Wait, I'm on that.
Well, obviously, sorry, they've been listening, haven't they? That's why Jagger's rung up Grohl and gone, we've heard these 2 guys talking about Dream Team.
Let's get on a
Apparently,
track.
you can do everything, boy.
Let's get on
So,
a track.
I've written a song. You
Mate, that's
play all the
mad,
instruments.
mate. That's mad.
That's genuinely happening, called Easy Sleazy.
Awesome.
It's about lockdown, and it will come out when it comes out.
Kick it! Random facts of the week. Random facts of the week.
Hey yo, it's a random fact. We go with chit for chat, for tic tac, back to back. You know what it is.
Random. Ah! Oh, when he rocked the mic,
Right?
I like it.
Yeah, man, come on.
I like because we lower it up each week. So we started off with a beat.
Yeah.
Then I put my incredible vocals down.
The harmonising hook.
You've just dropped some absolutely fire bars. Next week, as I say, the orchestral lineup's coming.
We'll get some features. When we get guests on, we'll get into
I like
feature
that.
and random fact jingle.
I like that. It's going global.
What you got for me, boy? Hit me up.
Scientists have genetically modified goats to produce spider silk.
Oh, mate, that's quite sought after.
Right.
I've seen loads of things where they've said about how strong it is and its chemical compound is so solidified and everything.
Goats are
It's
producing
brilliant.
spider silk. Shit is that. But basically, it's what Spider-Man needs. Is his whap whap.
Spider goat.
Spider goat. Whap whap.
Does whatever a spider
They
goat.
do it basically. They've mutated the gene. They've mingled with a chromosome here or there, and it's part of the goat milk. They extract the protein from the goat milk that's produced. They're able to take that protein, to work it through whatever process they do. Science shit.
Okay, these
Bosh.
eggheads. Yeah.
Yeah, eggheads. Bosh. Spider silk. Big up.
Nice. Here's a good one for you. This made me laugh. Wimbledon umpires know every foreign swear word.
Yeah.
How good
they
is
got
that?
to, haven't they?
So every
They've got
time
to.
someone swears, that's like a
They've got
punishment anyway, isn't it? I
I
don't know
wonder-
what happens, but
I wonder if some like new nation qualifies like as a wild card. They've got to learn it overnight.
how funny is that? I just
Brilliant.
thought that is brilliant. So you've got some like,
And every swear word.
everyone that is used, yeah.
So
Well, it's not like that's a qualification to be an umpire. It is.
this is an incredible.
They're talking about
stat.
the ones that they come up against. So say you've got a Spanish dude playing a French dude.
Fuck! I missed my ace.
Yeah, the mad is shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they need to know for that matchup. So obviously they learn it over time. The longer you're
So
an umpire,
basically, for banter in a multilingual room, if you want to get bantering with someone, talk to a tennis umpire.
at Wimbledon, yeah.
He'll teach you all the swear words.
How fucking good is
Awesome!
that?
Brilliant.
I've got another one for you, right?
Go on.
Painting eyes on a cow's arse actually stops lions attacking them.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this one.
If they think that it's something looking directly at them, they're not
Yeah.
going to attack them head on.
It's mad, isn't it?
That is mental. So if you want to
Mad.
save your cows out there, farmers, just paint a couple of eyes like Mona Lisa, where they follow you everywhere.
That is
Everywhere you look at
that
'em,
is literally
so-
mental. I think that's present in other things in nature.
It's
The
good for
copper-
training, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a caterpillar that's got another like set of eyes at the back. It replicates what his head looks like, but it's his tail. Now imagine that, like you're king of the jungle and you can't tell the difference between what's the fucking back end of a cow and what's not.
Well, it's when there's an arsehole looking at you.
Squinting.
Oh, it's that person must look really shocked, like perched lips and that.
Why is that cow winking at me?
Why has he got a trunk straight up in the air?
It ain't just lions, monkeys, right?
And tigers and bears.
Monkeys see faces in inanimate objects.
Fuck up. What, like a vase?
To a degree, they think it's their enemy. They're paranoid. It's a paranoid species, so they see their enemy in everything they look at. But then it got me thinking when I looked at this one, that they see faces and everything. Like, you see faces, like, for example, a doorknob or a door handle could look like a face. There's one on the in-laws' toilet, but on the back of their toilet, they've got one of them door hooks, and it looks like a drunk octopus offering you a fight. It's brilliant.
But that's only because your perception's been changed. When you see like pictures on Facebook and things like that, it shows you things
Washing machines that look like faces.
Yeah,
Love it.
That one,
Love it.
looks like a drunk octopus wanting to have a fight.
Yeah, love it.
So that's what monkeys see. They just see their enemies in there.
Yeah, everywhere. Everything they look at. That's why they're always like, like
around.
proper, like, quick neck.
Bait heads, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like little crackheads.
They do like little crackheads. You can't hum and hold your nose at the same time? See?
Do you know the power that you just have?
I
Everyone who's listened to this has literally just tried to hum and then held their nose and gone, oh shit.
You're sitting opposite me and you just did that.
Right, do you know what? I've got something even better for you, right? Did you know that a man can't flex his penis without clenching his arsehole? And in the name of International Women's Day, a woman can't clench her vagina without clenching her arsehole. And the power I've got of all y'all out there who just tried that exact thing. You're welcome.
I'm not even going to go into detail on that. I'm just going to let that ride.
You just tried it though, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Remember a few episodes back, we did can't hum and hold your nose at the same time?
Oh yeah, and you can't clench your penis without clenching your arsehole.
Can't do the dick dance without squeezing your bum hole?
Yeah, you can't flinch without.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got another one for you.
Okay. Well, involving bumholes? Where you go?
No.
What kind of websites you been looking up, Jay?
No, this one's about dick dancing.
Oh, okay. Meatspin.com.
You cannot breathe in and swallow at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, you can breathe in
Exactly the same time. At home, everyone's now going, oh,
at the same time.
All sound like they're gagging. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I like that.
There you go.
I'm not trying that again though.
Blast from the past.
It's not as good as the can't. And sorry again for ladies, you can't clamp your vagina without clenching your arsehole. Feel free to try that now. It is true.
They used to get goats.
You did what? They had brass goats.
Instruments of torture.
Fuck off.
Goats.
What? Just in your ear constantly?
No, that's a miss.
That's
No,
torture.
they're goats. So what they would do, right? Pin you down, whatever. Stop you moving.
Strong goats.
Bring out a bucket of salt water. Put that down next to you. You're laying there like, oh fuck me, I'm gonna die anyway. Why is this bucket of salt water here? Bring out this fucking goat. It's sees this geezer laying on the floor. Not a problem. Everything's all right. What they do is then get the geezer's foot, put it in a bucket of salty water. Goats, proper fucking crackheads for a bit of salt.
Yeah, they climb up fucking dams and shit, didn't they? I think it was on Top Gear or something, but they literally climb up sideways just to get the calcium and the salt out of the stone up there.
Yeah, in the wild, man. It's a mineral that's in high demand.
Yeah.
Absolute crackheads for a bit of fucking salt. So what they do is naughty salts.
They just lick
Proper
his
naughty
feet.
salts. Mate, yeah. What they do is they keep applying salt water to your feet. Now, have you ever heard the phrase rough as a cat's tongue?
Yeah. Yeah, vaguely.
Being rough as a cat's tongue all over. It's really fucking rough. Goat's tongue is like triple. It's like sandpaper, whatever.
Oh shit! So he's cutting you.
These motherfuckers are licking
and they're
your
putting salt.
feet. And there's constant salt water dripping on them shits. Blood, goat saliva. Oh,
Okay.
that's insane. That's like water by 1,000 drops.
Okay, yeah, you made me
1,000
squirm. You made me squirm.
Proper naughty sauce. Brilliant for education. Brilliant for the roads. Naughty fucking cunt.
That's torture at its best. When you're saying he's just getting his feet licked, I'm like, yeah, I've been like through shopping centres and people have had their feet bitten by a little fish and that's nothing. But if they're cutting them open with salt, it's bitching.
Down to the bone, mate. They lick that shit down to the bone.
Torture tactics, right? Leads me nicely onto my next fact.
Have you got a torture fact?
Yeah, kind of. It's about the CIA, right?
As if you've
They
got
like a bit of torture, but also no, it's not torture.
Oh.
But the CIA like a bit of torture. I was trying to go with a link that you just fucked up for me, but anyway, I'm going to roll with it, right? The CIA like a bit of torture. they also very good spies. Yeah, very good spies. What they tried to do was make spy cats.
Why cats?
Yeah, like cats that you have as domestic pets. Cats.
What are they doing? Training them from birth, or like putting a bit of robotics on them?
No, they're not like robot cats or anything like that. They literally just put in listening devices in their ears.
Well, they come back and be like meow meow.
Well, it was
meow,
during
meow.
the Cold War, so it was the Americans trying to do it, obviously CIA, against the Russians. So they would obviously like drop cats off somewhere with little fucking mics in their ear holes and try and pick up on Russian conversations. But how, like, I'm not being funny, yeah. I don't really like cats, if I'm being honest. But they're pricks. They don't follow orders.
Is this your catfish one again? Are you literally catfishing me?
This is legit, man. The CIA tried to make cat spies during the Cold War.
So the
little mics in
CIA
their
are throwing
ears.
pussy at the Russians. That's what you're telling me.
Cold pussy.
But you are right, they are pricks. They don't fucking listen to a word you say. A dog's obedient. Cats are pricks, mate.
Exactly. You go, right, go in that building, he'll turn around about, meow, and just fuck off somewhere else. Jump over a fence, you can't catch him.
I've heard they do it with dolphins.
What?
Dolphins can be trained. You can train a behaviour into a dolphin.
I thought you said cats do it with dolphins. I was like, what?
No, they rape dolphins.
What?
Look, cats don't rape dolphins. Dolphins rape.
They rape?
Yeah.
I thought they're the only other sex to enjoy having sex.
Exactly.
Right? The only other species to enjoy having sex.
Exactly. So they rape.
As a dolphin give consent, open the blowhole a bit.
Mate, I ain't signing no tune a friendly fucking catching form, so fuck them.
Lobsters don't die naturally. And they don't age.
What do you mean?
They don't die of old age. If they die, it's because someone's caught them and fucked them up, or someone's killed them, or they've had an accident or something.
So lobsters are immortal?
Well, basically, they constantly produce an enzyme that renews every single organ, every single part of their body. So it's like...
Cells regenerate, they never die off.
Well, it's a constant
What dies is
refresh of
replaced.
youthful DNA.
Okay.
So they don't age at all.
Okay, so yeah.
Once they hit adulthood, they don't age.
But then surely they're programmed within, it's like your heart's only built for a certain amount of heartbeats. Surely within that DNA there's a certain program to say you're only going to do that genetic mutation a certain amount of times. You can't, lobsters don't live to be 2,000 years old.
Well, they would if they'd never been...
They don't, bruv.
Yeah,
Lobsters
but they've got loads of natural predators. So where could they ever be?
If this is true, that is absolutely mental. But I'm pretty sure that lobsters have got an expiry date on them. I'm pretty sure they're not
No, but they might...
immortal.
No, they die from, like, anything other than age-related. So it could be accidents or... They've got loads of natural
age
predators.
related. That's what I'm saying, man. Age related. There must be a point where them cells stop regenerating
No,
or slow down.
no,
Otherwise, they'd be immortal.
they are. Until...
Wow.
Basically, lobsters are immortal.
I don't think I'm having this. Lobsters are not fucking immortal.
They can't die of natural causes.
Wow.
So,
Next lobster I buy at a restaurant,
what, you can ask him how old he is.
I'm having a quick word with him before I stick him in the pan.
And he starts going, "Ye are not the first person to
Do you reckon
pick
that's what
me."
they're saying? Ah, don't fucking kill me, I know everything.
I want to live forever.
Get this blue tape off my fingers.
I know. I've got another one for you.
Go on.
Completely animal related. I don't know why we're sticking with that, right?
Hat trick. Nature.
Iran arrested 14 squirrels on suspicion of espionage.
It was this like last week. Spy cats.
The-
What the squirrels done?
espionage. So they're conspiring against the government. So it's going to be like spy squirrels.
Oh.
We had the cat spies, didn't we?
Are they after other people's nuts?
But Iran,
What's their gig?
Iran arrested 14 squirrels for espionage. How do you? Well, firstly,
14.
I want to see the size of the handcuffs that they put on these.
Yeah.
Right?
14
They must
of
have
them,
got 14 police Barbie dolls and just nicked the handcuffs off of them and arrested 14 squirrels in a lineup. The witness had a terrible time of it. It's like, oh, it looked a bit browner than number 3, but it was definitely taller than number 5.
for being an accomplice to a squirrel. I was just there, bruv. I was in the park.
But espionage, so they're going back and actually explaining it to someone, a human being.
If you're arresting a squirrel,
shit ain't getting explained.
14 squirrels.
That's a
Not
cut
just one
and
of them.
shut situation. I'm arrested a squirrel. I'm clearly
And I'm
mental.
not being funny. You're not catching 14 squirrels at once. So this was a whole operation with multiple stings to squirrel nests across the Iranian country. That's fucking epic.
Man, I'm liking the nature vibe. You got anything to finish me off?
I can't believe you just asked me that on air, but yes, I have. Right?
After the recording, obviously.
What do you call?
You got another? Is this nature? You got a nature one?
Which you just said a hat trick, right? What's 4? Is it a
Quad
trick?
Yeah. No, I know you look at certain groups of information. Pull me out one of your best nature ones you got.
Boom. The Salmon Act of 1986. Yes, there's an act called the Salmon Act.
Right.
Says it is an offence to handle a salmon and to look at them suspiciously. You could be arrested to be
I don't even know
holding a
what to say.
salmon and giving him a
don't
very
even know what to say,
suspicious look.
What?
What constitutes a suspicious look?
How do you measure? Who's going to know whether it's suspicious or
It's
not?
an
Who's going to
offence.
give the evidence? The fish?
And surely, as a policeman, you've got to get a witness. Otherwise, it's your word against them. And just go, no, actually, I'm in love with this salmon.
I don't even know what to make of this.
I was giving
it's
it an
illegal to
adoring
catch
look.
a salmon.
No, to hold
a salmon
handle a
and
salmon.
give it a suspicious look. Fuck me.
Wait, hold on. When was that ever? Why was that ever made a law? Who made a complaint that ended up becoming a law?
They'd like to see what we do to carp nowadays. When you catch a big carp, you stick your fucking thumb in its mouth. Catch a really big carp, I tell you. They'd be horrified to see what happens nowadays.
It just cracked me up. And the fact that you have to be suspiciously looking.
Wow.
You're allowed to look at it like you want to go to bed with it. You can give it the fuck me eyes, but you're not allowed to.
I've got nothing. I'm done, bro. I've got nothing to say on that. That's nothing I've ever read about in my life.
I've got one for you.
Go on.
We're on random fact, right? We're coming away from animals.
It's good advice.
Yeah, not in their general direction. Oh, great. Now I'm not going to be able to top it. This was a banger as well. The first speeding ticket ever recorded was for a guy that was doing 8 miles per hour.
What? 8 miles an hour?
It was recorded in Kent in
Fucking
1896, right? When the speeding limit was just 2 miles per hour.
Why was the speed limit 2 miles an hour? Why can you not go faster than 2 miles an hour?
This is a fucking boy racer who's doing 4 times the speed limit, bro. That's like doing 240 miles per hour now.
8 miles an hour and he got done for speedo. For you, man.
The best thing about it, he was chased by a policeman on a bike and stopped.
On fucking foot. Don't even bother get on your bike, mate. Just run after that fucking
Like,
cunt.
oi, can you not hear me, mate?
Run after that cunt.
8 miles per hour.
Fuming.
There's a badger outrunning him next to him.
Fuming. 8 miles. Oh, my lord.
Mate, fucking.
How much was it?
I don't know how much the fine was for.
Shillings.
In 1896.
How many shillings? 5 shillings.
4 times the speed limit.
Naughty.
Brace yourself, my friend, and anyone listening.
What you got?
Sit the fuck back, right?
What
Make
you
sure you
got?
ain't standing up right now.
Oh, you're building this one up. What you got? What you got? Sit back, motherfuckers.
Deaf, schizophrenic people don't hear voices, they see voices.
What?
So schizophrenics when you like have multiple personalities in your head, so you hear voices.
Say that
These
again.
different characters.
Say that again.
Deaf, schizophrenic people, they don't hear voices, they see them.
Fucking hell.
So where like someone would hear like kill them, burn the house down, these people are seeing, and they've done research and everything.
They're
these
seeing,
people
they're
are
seeing people's hands, like making shapes.
They're seeing people signalling or mouthing it. So they'll see like a pair of lips mouthing,
interpreting
kill
it.
them, burn them down or whatever.
Oh my god.
Right? That's mental. They've done studies.
I have I have literally never, ever in my life ever thought of that.
Why would you? It's
Like-
fucking mental.
Bruv, I think you might have done.
I've told you.
I think you've broken. You've
told
Right,
you,
let
man.
let me take a breath.
I need a moment.
I need a
Charlie
moment.
Sloth.
I
Need a moment.
actually think you've done me. You've actually you've tell me. Give me some more facts around this shit, brother. I need a breather.
So, they did studies, and there was obviously they separated people that were deaf since birth and people that had developed it over time. The people that had developed it over time, it occurred less in, but still happened. But the people from birth, like pretty much all of them, didn't hear. Well, they couldn't. If you could never hear anything, how can you hear a voice? You don't know what it sounds like. You don't know what a language
But
is.
the concept of schizophrenia is still that
That's
split
like a
mind
mind-blowing
personality.
fact is that deaf schizophrenics see voices rather than hear.
That has been one of the most mental ones from this week, I ain't gonna lie.
Lastly, mate, I just want to say thank you to all of our regular listeners. Sorry that you've heard them bits twice, by the way.
Yeah, well done for staying
Yeah.
on. Yeah, well, big up to all of you, man. Like, we love doing this, we laugh our arse off, and, you know, to be fair, we edit it down as best we can, but there's some finer points for those out there in the amateur radio world.
But yeah, thank you to everyone listening to it. We have literally just chatted shit in my eyes, but I like the fact that people enjoy it, so thank you.
When you come to the end of the line with a buddy who is more than a brother and a little less than a wife, getting blind drunk together is really the only way to say farewell.
Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dong day.
That's all, folks.
Everybody.
Good night, Mama. Good night, Ben.
Good night, everyone.
Blaze 2, get at me in the morning.